Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of Suhoor Bites. I am your host Osama Dorius and I'm joined today by one of my oldest friends, Ahmad Saad. Ahmed and I go way back. We met a long time ago when I joined a floor hockey tournament and he showed up
I
and
do
he showed
remember
up to yeah, we didn't know each other. He joined our team.
that.
He scored our only goal of the tournament, which meant that we were not last place that tournament.
I think
My
I
friends
was
are not.
goalie or something too, no?
No, not that
No.
tournament. You were goalie another time. You're mixing up the turn. The first time I met you, you scored our only goal.
Right.
Ahmed is also my first mentor in the industry. He helped
Oh,
me
jeez.
create my portfolio that allowed me to get a job in the gaming industry. Ahmed, how about you
Hmm.
tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, I've been working in game design for a while. I think I started at Game Loft back in 2004. And from then progressed. I worked on, I think my biggest project I worked on was Thief 4.
Mhm.
And yeah, from then I kind of like developed a taste for, I've done a lot of that entertainment stuff, and I was interested in seeing where I can take games in different directions. So I've kind of tried to pushed my way towards, taking the learning approach for games, more experiential style games, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now.
That's
And
really
yeah.
exciting.
Hmm.
So, Ahmed, I'd like to ask you about your favorite Ramadan memories or anything stand out.
I guess the first thing I can think of is, no, I've been around like a while when I was working as a game designer at Ubisoft, or there was a brief stint I was in Singapore. So I've had iftar in different countries, and it's always just initially it was always me and my wife. When we first got married, we moved to Singapore. We stayed there for 3 months, and we had we lived Ramadan there.
Hmm.
And the biggest thing I remember is that the time, um, how here in Canada, like the time varies. Like
Yes.
Ramadan in winter, Ramadan in summer is like two different worlds. One
Oh
you're
yeah.
eating like really early, one eating like maybe at 10 o'clock. Singapore is
Yes.
like always constant, the same time,
It's
six
because they're
thirty,
near
I
the
think.
equator, right? There's
Yeah, that's
not
right.
that much of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
delta. Yeah.
So there was that, but at the same time, I mean, we went and we were only there for 3 months, so we didn't know that many people. So we tried to go explore the city during Ramadan, see how it is. And I remember there was like they had a street, which is kind of like their Islamic street. It's called Arab Street. It's not very Arab, to be honest, but it's just like there is a mosque. There's a big mosque there, and I do remember like they had in front of the mosque. It's like this big road, and there's shops all on the sides of the road. And in Ramadan, they had like these lights lighting up the entire thing, and there were tables all across, and people were serving all different types of food. So I remember that was like really cool because we don't really see that here as much, and
Yeah.
seeing that again when I was in Singapore, it was very festive. I wish I would have showed that to my kids. So I remember that was really cool, and
What kind of foods do they have?
the
Yeah.
food was weird, honestly. Uh, it's a mix. It's a mix there. Singapore is like a melting pot. It's all sorts. So I remember I had a really good Indian food. I don't know
Mm.
why, but the thing that I remember most was this. They had this kind of tandoori chicken wrapped in like a sort of a bread,
Oh, that sounds
and it
delicious.
kind of looked like a spring roll. And it was amazing. It was like really good. I can't describe it. It was really good. I've had this like at some point we were walking, and me, I like to experiment. Like to the chagrin of my wife. Sometimes I see something, and I'm like, I have to try this. And I remember in front of the mosque they had this like juice stand. It was like this red juice. I'm like, I gotta try this. It must be amazing. I get it, and it was this weird, sour, bitter juice that I did not understand why they made it. So that was a weird, like, I was like, why? Why do you have to? I'm like, I have to try it. I'm sorry.
Of course you have to try
So
it. How will
yeah,
you know?
exactly. So there was that.
Wait,
They
what
had
was that juice made of? You didn't even say, or do you
it
not
was
know?
Malaysian. It was Malaysian. I have no idea what it was. I don't know what it was. It was red. I could tell
You're
you it was
very,
red.
you're
I'm
very
sorry.
versed.
I, can't give- yeah, I like to. I'm like one of the guys that like I always try to discover new things, but a lot of times I'd fall on my face because I'm the first
It's
one to
okay.
go. So
Risk reward, right?
that's right. That's it. And I also I've also had iftar in China,
Okay,
and
how was that?
that was kind of cool because we went once we went to the mosque. It was actually I don't know if you know, but I was with Haitham for a year there, and
Yes,
I think you know Haitham
yes.
through the
Haitham was on
podcast through the
a previous episode.
yeah. So we lived there for a while. I remember we went to the mosque. We just had to have like we wanted to have like iftar at a certain restaurant, but we had to pray Maghrib. So we went to the mosque and we prayed and they were setting up to eat there. And they were all like very welcoming. They're like, no, 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 you have to stay, you have to stay, you have to eat with us, you have to eat with us. And so we had to sit down and eat a little bit with them. And they were super generous. Like they didn't speak a
Mm.
word of English. Like we just communicated purely on like sign language and basic understanding of things. And they had like it's Chinese food, is what I can
Mm.
tell you. It was mostly Uyghur style.
Oh, I love
uh,
Uyghur style Chinese food.
yeah, very spicy. That's the only thing is that during Ramadan you don't want to have too much spice. So it was very spicy. I can handle it. My wife couldn't handle it, but it was really, really, really good. Really good noodles, handmade noodles. Um,
That
uh,
sounds so delicious.
and
I gotta find a
especially
way to have iftar in China now.
yeah, especially the one thing they have is that pepper. They have this pepper that numbs your tongue. It's weird. Like it's like a weird sensation. Like you lose a little bit of
The
a
feeling.
feeling, but there's that flavor to it that's really amazing. Anyway, that was
Do
a
you know what
great
it's
memory.
called? I want to look up that pepper.
What is that pepper called? Um,
It's
I'd have to
okay.
look at it. I don't remember. It's very popular. Hytham would tell you next time you have him on a podcast. He'll tell you. He cooked it for us the other day. It was really good.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
incredible. All right,
yeah.
that was great. Thank you very much for taking us down this road, memory
Thank you.
lane,
Thank you for
uh,
having me. Yeah.
across like different countries and different experiences.
Mm.
And that's it. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan
Walaikum
Kareem.
Walaikum salam, man. Take care.